Okay, so hopefully I didn't lose people from the really basic front kick, but another basic kick, side kick. Now side kick, there's a lot of different things to it. A lot of different points. Your base foot, always a really important thing. Upper body, as we mentioned inside the front kick tutorial. Same thing. Gotta keep your body up straight. Try not to get down and try to go up high. Keep it up. This way. Okay? Upper body straight. Out this way. Now there's a couple ways that you can throw this. Side kick. That's for your kicking leg. Say if you're throwing off your front leg, lift up straight. Extend the whole leg out. Okay? I personally like that one. Different karate styles like Shotokan, they'll have you retract in, you see inside, and just move out from just the knee, right there. It's also good for, mostly good for what I feel, kicking on the knee. Boom. This way. Okay? Now for side kick, you want to lift up, put your knee kind of in the direction that you want it, and I like to extend the whole leg. Okay? I don't like to do just the, okay, because then it starts to look more like a roundhouse kick. Go over that later. Okay, so the front leg, lift up, chamber that in, chamber it in tight, body's up straight, arms up. Now your base foot, which you can't see, oh well, too bad. You're going to have your toes pointed in the back behind you. That's actually technically the proper technique. Some places, they like to cheat that, have their foot still facing to the side, 45 degree. I almost feel like it doesn't matter. Only difference is though, is when you make contact. When you make contact with somebody with that side kick, you want as much stability going back this way since you're extending out this way. So in order to counteract that force so you don't fall off balance, you're going to have your toes facing back this way, pushing down in the ground for stability. Talking about the big toe, push down on your big toe into the ground. It does work. I've had one guy do a jumping side kick on me, came up this way, and I pushed my big toe facing back this way, and he got on my side, ended up jumping off me without moving while I was up on one leg. So, work that big toe. That's for combat, actually, fighting, stability. For me, I actually get it higher when I do go to the side this way, as opposed to having my hip turned down a little bit more, not this way. I like them both, just depends on what you want to look like. Now off the back leg, there's two ways you can do it. You can spin this way, or come up in front this way, okay? Either way works fine. I'd recommend doing both, just because it's easier to fake out somebody coming up front kick, turn, side, or coming back this way. Now you can set back like I just did, or down, set. Okay? It's a really important thing, working on set. I'll go over all those different things later on. Okay. Okay, so for your side kick off the back leg, okay, like I was saying, you want to come up and turn to the side. Okay? So it's just like you're chambering up front here, but you're stepping through. Now some people, some systems, they'll have you go straight up and fake a front kick. To me it's a little bit hard, but you can get that down. It's a great way to fake out your opponents. Okay, I'm going for a front kick. Just kidding. Okay? Anyways, but that's just for combat reasons. Me, I just go straight for up this way. Okay? Up this way. Okay? I don't like to do the whole on front, on side, haha. Okay, that's just my opinion. Whatever. Okay, so that's off the back leg. Same thing when you're pivoting. You're gonna come up. You generally want to have your foot facing back. For look purposes, depending on how much of a stickler you are for form, have it facing back. I personally don't care. Okay, but like I said, that's also for impact reasons. For spinning side kick, okay, two ways you can do it. You can do it from your base foot standing still, this way, or you can, if your base foot's off to the side, say if you're going boxing, having more of an aggressive stance, step to the side, and you're going to want to try to keep your body as close to a vertical axis as possible. That means your step is going to come in here. It's close to your body. You don't want a very wide step. Your side kick's going to go off to the side here. Okay? Right here. Back. Well, whatever. Okay? So, that also helps with your spin kicks. 540 technique. Spinning close. Stepping in close. Same thing with spinning side. Okay? Same type of movement. Boom. In. Set. Okay? And that's your side kick. Side kick off the back leg, front leg. Spinning. It's all basics. Okay, a couple extra things about the side kick. Of course, I forget to mention since it's been so long. Yeah, it's been about a year. Anyways, with side kick. Alright? I mentioned earlier about the hip placement. To me, I don't care. Depends on how you want it to look. You want it to be open up, looking up this way, or slightly over the shoulder. Have the shoulder down, have the hip down. Proper technique to get the most power out of it. Like I said, for looks, however you want it to look, either way, okay? For side kick, for fighting purposes, you have different contact surfaces that you make against your opponent. Some people think heel, some people do knife edge, which is the outside part of your foot. Either one, some people say the whole bottom of the foot. Never the toes. Don't point the toes in your side kick. Trust me, you could break your toes. So, excuse me, don't point your foot in the side kick. Okay, you could break your toes. Pull them back. Okay, pull your toes back, pull your foot back, all the way back. Okay. Generally, for fighting purposes, same thing. Like I said, you want to extend out, base foot out, drive through your opponent. Some people do this thing called a slip kick, where they slide forward with their kick slightly. Some people go feet. It doesn't matter. Depends on how good you are with the slip. Excuse me, not the slide. So you have slips. You're sliding on the back foot. Slip kick. Sliding on the back foot. It's like somebody standing on your foot. You don't move, and you kick. Chamber. Kick. Okay, you're not jumping. You're not hopping. You can hop. That's fine. You also have a shuffle side kick. Back leg comes up, replaces the front foot as you chamber. So it's all one movement. You can step, lift, extend, or you can do one movement, shuffle, and set up for that. Okay? Just depends on what you want to do. And I think that's it for side kick. So go train.